I'm fucking shot, man. I've been sick for the last week. I haven't done anything. You gotta understand something, buddies. I need coffee. I know what needs to be done when I have a fever. When you have a fever and you feel like shit, I was up all night and I said, you know what? Enough is enough. I just took the Jack Daniels out. I poured Jack Daniels on the rocks, a splash of ginger ale, and I just start drinking profusely. I don't know what to tell you. That's it. Yeah, I wrap myself up in sweatshirts, sweatpants. I start drinking. The type of drinking, like, I don't know. I can't get to sleep. I don't know what to tell you. When I'm up all night until 4 a.m. and I can't get to sleep, I said the drinking starts. And then finally I just like passed out. Woke up the next day in a pool of sweat. That's it. Gone. I love doctors. Let me tell you something. I got a doctor over here. I'm gonna go down there and I don't know. I'm just gonna punch him out. I go down to my doctor. I love it. They check the ears. He came in. He did this. He checked the ears. He goes, yeah, and then he sits in his stool and he crosses his hands like this. He's like, yeah, you have a virus. I said, oh yeah. Like my partner at work, I come back from being sick. He goes, what's the matter? You had the virus? Meaning coronavirus? It's the virus. Virus with a B. And I said, no, I didn't have the virus. I had a virus. He says, oh, I thought you had the virus. No, I had a virus. So my doctor says, yeah, you have a virus. I was about to say virus. You have a virus. Nothing you can really do about it. You're going to have to just rest it out. I said, oh, great. I'm glad I dragged my ass into the car to come down here with shivers and chills. Do you hear that, Grace? So you could stick a scope in my ear and then tell me that great scrap of information. Isn't there anything else that should have been done here? I don't go to doctors. This is why I waited till like the 5th day to go to the doctor. I said, okay, well, something's going on here. I have like rolling headache for the last 5 days and I'm sick as a dog. I can't get out of bed. So I finally decided, you got to understand something. For me when I'm sick, to get in a car and travel, this is out of the cards. I just don't have it in me. That's like my biggest nightmare on planet Earth. But I did it. You think my wife would take me? No. My wife has no sympathy for sick people whatsoever. She's like, Dominican Adolf Hitler, basically. Because she has the constitution of, I don't know, or the immune system of Kent Shamrock. She never gets sick. We've been together for 10 years. I've never seen her get sick. She might get like a cough, like, it's like one cough and then it's gone. She's like Wolverine at this point. For me, I for some reason, I get sick every other week. So I'm lying in bed miserable. There's nothing worse than being sick and it's a gorgeous day outside. I mean, we've been having gorgeous weather. And you're looking outside and you're just like gazing and you're like, am I ever going to get better? And then your wife comes in, she's like, oh, she's looking at you with like contempt. Like, oh, you're still sick? Like, yeah, I'm still sick. And she dumps like a load of laundry on top of you and starts folding clothes. Like, no, get out! Get out! Where's my chicken soup? You animal. Isn't there anything? Kisses, chicken soup, cold compresses, this type of thing. I want my mommy. I gotta call my mother. It makes my wife sick. I gotta call my mother when I'm sick. Because my mother's like, oh my God, this is terrible. Are you drinking water? This type of thing. You want me to come over? My mother is like, and it's just so good to talk to her and have like a sympathetic ear. I say, yeah, Ma, you don't understand. This is killing me. This, that, the other thing. Jeez, Mom. And then it's hard to, like, how do you end that phone call? Because I know she wants to get the hell off because she's had enough already. But you're going on, and finally it's like, all right, Mom, I'll let you go. And she's like, oh, thank God. Anyhow. What were we talking about? Oh, the doctor. So the doctor just sends me packing. And I'm like, that's it. It's time to start drinking. I said, I give up on our medical system. It's time to go back to Alky land. And what happens? It works. It works. For some reason, when I have vicious back pain, if I injure my back, I can drink it away. If I get sick, I get a virus, I get a bacterial infection, I can drink it away. So this is why I don't go to doctors. I don't. This all started with my son, by the way. My son was sick, he got me sick, and then lo and behold, I come out of it, what happens? My wife gets sick. I said, holy shit. I have to tell you right now, this was like redemption for me. She got sick for like 2 hours. I'm not even kidding you. She got sick and then she ran to the doctor. She went to my same doctor. Obviously has the same thing I have. She's got the headache. She's got the virus feeling of being down. She goes to the doctor. She comes back. Oh, by the way, now I'm feeling better. Man, you gotta pick up my prescription. I'm like, oh, really? You got a prescription? For what? I go to pick up this prescription. There's nasal blowers, pills. I don't know what to tell you. The hot towels. They handed me a bag load of things. I'm like, what is all this? I bring it home. She takes these pills. They give her these pills. I don't know. She took one pill. And I shit you not. 45 minutes later, she comes up to me. She goes, babe, I feel great. I don't know what they gave me. She goes, this is what this maniac tells me. I feel like cleaning. I'm like, what? This is the first thing she thinks of, like when she gets this burst of energy. I feel like cleaning. I said, oh my God, I want to go down to this place with, I don't know, with Harley Race. Is Harley Race still alive? I need some pro wrestlers. Abdullah the Butcher, is he still around? I wanted to go down there with a bunch of pro wrestlers and just kick down the door and start tearing this guy from limb to limb. That's it. First thing, lab coat off. I just rip it off. Yeah. Elbow drops. What do you want me to do? I take the paper, that thing that you sit on with the paper, I wrap them up in the paper and just like, I don't know, punch them through the ropes. I'm going to hire wrestlers from now on, ex-pro wrestlers to do jobs. First job, urgent care, Lindenhurst Urgent Care. And my eyes are going to fly out of my head. I tell you, that's what I should have said. Well, you know, Doc, okay, since you're basically going to do nothing about this virus, can you tell me why my eyes are about to fly out of my head? How about that? Now I'm like, I don't know. I'm like 20 pounds lighter. You lose 20 pounds. I don't know what it is when you get a virus. I don't know what is it, the dehydration. I don't know. Then you go to work and you're like the human sheet of paper. You're like white. You turn around. Nobody can see you. Now you got to work. Yeah, sniveling, like nose running. Anyway, on my lunch break at work, I like to go down to 7-Eleven. Me and my partner, we go down there. We got a parking spot. I call it the twat spot. We watch like the women go in and out of 7-Eleven. I know this type of thing. We sit there and we look at their twats. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? That's the excitement of my day. What are we doing? Are we going to the twat spot? Yeah, we're going to the twat spot. It's a specific parking spot across from the doors. You see the doors come to walk out, and you see, I don't know, tacos moving back and forth. These are guys, you understand? Drink coffee. We say, look at that taco. That's a big fat taco. I know. You just look right at the twat. Guys, my mother's watching. My mother's watching. Anyhow, I go down to the twat spot. I'm by myself though, because my partner's he's on vacation right now. And you ever have that, on the tail end of being sick, and you have that, not to be disgusting, but you have that phlegm, like in your system here, your lungs or whatever. I don't know where it is, and it's all starting to come out. I know, and it can come out like you could do like this random. I call it like the you know how you have like a rogue wave in the ocean? Yeah, this is like a rogue. You can have a rogue cough, and I basically had this rogue cough. I was like, like that. I don't know how to explain it, and something ripped out of my lung. I don't know what it was, but it was like an apple coming out of my mouth. I just coughed and it came out. Like, this would have been super embarrassing if I was talking to somebody and I would have coughed and this apple, it was like a phlegm apple, came out of my mouth. It hit the side of my mouth and the side of my mouth reverberated. That's how big this thing was. And it shot out of my mouth like 90 miles an hour and it went right down my heater vent in my car. I was like, it was shocking. I didn't know what to think. I was like, oh, pure relief. But then I basically a lacrosse ball sized piece of phlegm went down. It went through the vents and like cut like cheese. This is disgusting. I realized that. And it went right down the heater vent. I said, oh my God, what do I do now? This is like a boiling piece of I don't know, concentrated virus. I said, this is great. Now in the wintertime, when I turn on the heat, I'm going to get poisoned again. I don't, guys, Callahan here. Reporting for duty. Nobody's home. Oh, hold on a second. Hey! it's just like that. We're scanning for crimes. Guy at work comes up to me. Did you hear Jeff Bezos is going into outer space? I don't know, like this Monday or something like that. It's coming up. I don't know the date. I said, oh yeah? And I'm thinking about this, and I got news for you right now. I don't even know if I should be smoking. You're one of the richest men in the world. Are we like top 3 Jeff Bezos at this point? Is he like number 2? He might be number 1 again. Who knows? Him and Elon Musk going back and forth. I mean, is it really heartbreaking? Like when you're the richest man on planet Earth and then like Jeff Bezos like sneaks in and then you're the second richest man? That might piss me off. Could you imagine like you're all down, you go down to the bar, you're drinking. The bartender's like, hey, Chappie, what's the matter? He's like, bad day. Oh yeah, what happened? I don't know. I'm the second richest man on planet Earth. Oh, I see. Let me get...
Harry,
I'm talking!
Standing by. Fort Hamilton at 46.
Hey, what did he say? German bar? I don't. You got one more shot, pal, and you're at it.
37 location.
Anyhow. Then he pushes you the shot glass, and he's like, here you go, buddy. This one's on the house. This one's on the arm. I know. Anyhow, this guy wants to go into outer space. I said, this is how you know. This is how you know the spacecraft has to crash. Okay, when you have that much money and you're the biggest, and you want to go into outer space. Let me tell you something. When you're the richest man in the world, I got news for you right now. I want 10 tens on each arm. Do you understand? Make me the richest man on planet Earth, and I will show you how disgusting a human being can be. When I will go to the restaurant. And I will tell everybody to get out. That's right. I'll pay everybody to get out. God damn it, Rita. Because I will have 10 tens. I'll have 20 tens on each arm. This is what I will do. I will make a suit with 30 arms on each side, like a big caterpillar. Just so I could have 20 broads and an arm for each broad. I will have the streets widened in my neighborhood so I can take walks with 20 broads on each arm. Christ. Who needs to go into outer space? To me, having 10 tens on each arms, that's going into outer space. Stop the stupidity. Why would you ever want to go into outer space with all that cash? I don't want to miss a day on planet Earth with all that cash. Are you kidding me? I'd be driving top fuel dragsters on the street. You understand? Yes. I always said I'd drive a tractor puller on the street. I don't know, 11 engines? Local law enforcement would pull me over. I said, listen, you're on the payroll, you moron! You're fired now! First thing I do when I become world's richest man, I go right down to the police precinct. I say, guys, come over here. A check's flying. I say, I don't want to hear from any of you ever again. You understand? That's right. Then I go down to the town of Babylon. I talk to the code officer guy. I say, hey, listen, here, moron, here. You're retired now. Who's the next moron coming in? A young kid? That's the thing. You can't pay him that much money because they'll just retire. You got to keep them just before retirement. Take a vacation. You got to use my mansion in Bali today. You're going to take a flight. That's it. Just get out of my hair. Okay, because I'm putting 90 stories. I'm going to have a skyscraper in Lindenhurst. A tower.
Alert to the CH for over.
I'm going to have that tower from Lord of the Rings in Lindenhurst with the fiery eye burning all the time. Eternal fire. Outer space. Outer space. That just goes to show you, that should be depressing for everybody out there. That even with all the money literally all the money in the world, and this moron wants to go into outer space. That just goes to show you that life is even boring at that level. That's why you're better off being broke. I'm starting to see. I'm starting to see. I don't know, guys. Guys, here we go. It's a scary show today. It really is. Because the other day I had these 2 aircraft carriers show up to my house. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Number one, how much did they cost to ship? $42.25 to ship this box. I just want to say, these are the kind. This is the kind of what do you say? What a cream of the crop people we got watching this program. Do you understand? I don't know what to tell you. All right, we got to manage this. So let me put this one down. All right. Yes, with 3 herniated discs. And we'll start with the blue one. Oh. I just got to be able to get my head above it. Oh. Where's this coming from? Is this Indiana? IN. Indiana. I mean, listen. You don't got to be Robert Oppenheimer. Johnny Blade. Let's get right into it here. Oh my God. I don't know what's going on here. I really don't. Oh, come on. Jesus. Oh. Oh, look, number one, this thing is loaded with toilet paper. I don't know what's going on. It's decent toilet paper too. Holy shit. We got a note here. Gee, this is a whopper of a note. Look at this. Oh my God, on premium paper. This is premium paper. What's going on in Indiana? This is premium paper. You could see how thick it is. Anyhow. To the great esteemed Bithead 1000, great American storyteller and creator and curator of the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization. He who works with his hands is a laborer. He who works with his hands and his head is a craftsman. He who works with his hands, his head, and his heart is an artist. And he who works with his hands, his head, his heart, and his balls is Bithead 1000, baby. Wow. How about that? I just want you to know that I gave a good, honest effort to send a nice handwritten note, but unfortunately my penmanship is for the birds. To top it off, I am left-handed, so I just end up smearing the ink. What do they say? They say left-handed people are more intelligent. Is that a thing? I don't know. There was also a cursive letter or two. I think I forgot how to draw. That's one thing I do in the shower. I blow my son's mind. I start writing in cursive. It's a wonder that I when's the last time you wrote? I say script. I don't say cursive. I remember my buddy Rex used to say cursive, and I'm like, huh? What? No, script. We say script. You write in script. Come on, cursive. No, that's like dungarees. That's right. Rex had a rec room too. A rec room. What? Like that's the crazy thing about hanging out with certain kids. You'd hear things and you'd be like, what? Rec room. The den? Here we go. Okay. When I first discovered the channel in late 2020, my first thought was, what the hell is this guy doing? When is he going to talk about video games? Yeah, well, this has been the trend lately. Greatest video game program in the history of human civilization. Really? What's going on here? What am I missing? And why the hell is this video so long? And for some reason, they're getting longer. My biggest fear when I started this program is that I was going to have nothing to say. I said, oh my God, I gotta make 10 minutes. The very first videos, I remember thinking to myself, how am I going to get through 10 minutes? This is going to be impossible. I can't sit there and talk for 10 minutes. And now here we are. I don't know what happened. Honestly, now I need more than an hour. I can't get through an hour. I need more time. For whatever reason, I felt compelled to continue watching, which was a pain in the ass, by the way, since many times I missed something and tried to back up the video. I either had to wait forever for it to reload or just give up and start from the beginning. I know, my fault, not yours. Well, by God, it was worth it because I very soon realized that yes, indeed, I was witnessing the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization. And oh yes, I do believe it. You bet your 4K ass I do. Sorry, I'm late to the party, but glad to be reporting for duty. I don't do social media. I don't post comments in online forums. I certainly don't send strangers from far away a package in the mail, and I've never smashed that like button or subscribed to a YouTube channel. There is now one channel that I subscribe to. I felt compelled, and not trying to be cute or clever, but I chose the word very carefully, compelled, to reach out and become a friend of the show because you're no stranger. Wow. The game, music, and hi-fi commentary, which I've read that other people come for, is fantastic. You have great insight and intuition into the team. Keep going, by the way. Keep going. This is fantastic. The entertainment stuff. Oh, you're obviously hilarious and a great spinner of yarns. And one day I'm going to have to go to the hospital from laughing so hard. You're no stranger because you're one of the guys many of us grew up with. However, you're not just some court jester here for my entertainment. Most people don't have the balls to document their struggle to achieve their version of the American dream for anyone to see. And for me, that's what sets you apart. When you're flying high, we're laughing right along with you. When you're feeling down and low, we share your same pain. When you're on Von Smashing sports games or Ed Gein babies, we experience a sense of catharsis together. Speaking at least for myself, you have touched me in many ways that I am going to need one of those special dolls to explain to the authorities. What? I read that wrong. That's for sure. Speaking at least for myself, you have touched me in many ways, in ways that I'm going to need one of those special dolls to explain to the authorities. Oh, okay. I see. Wow. It takes a unique person to connect with an audience the way you've done. It feels special to be allowed into the life and shed of one of the last great Americans, sharing the good, the bad, the ugly. Whether you like it or not, you are our brother, Jesse. While we sit and watch this crazy world burn around us, it's good to know from a brother that maybe we are not the crazy ones, and it's nice to have someone to roast a marshmallow with. I've seen many packages on your show that blow this one out of the water, but I hope the enclosed items can bring you some joy and maybe even some laughs. It's not much, unfortunately. The bottom hit. Ba 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 ba. Thanks again for sharing with us all your tremendous gifts, talents, your beautiful hairy balls, and may God have mercy on our souls. Wow, Chris. Jesus Christ, what a letter. What a letter, Chris. What a letter. Okay, items enclosed. We're not going to look at that right now. A lot of toilet paper here. Yes, a lot of toilet paper. And wow, what is this? You got to be kidding me. This is a thing? Wuhan, made in China. A 10-inch splash. Can you look at that? Wow. And it comes... Whoa, look at this friggin' stack of drumsticks here. What are these? Vic Firths. Yeah, baby. Are these 1As? Oh, Keith Moon's. Wow. Look at that. Those are Keith Moon signature sticks? Huh? Ah, it's like the exact size I use. Yeah. American Jazz. Oh, they're all different. Hold on a second here. For Christ's sake. I always play the 1A. What do they got here? American Jazz. Interesting. A small tip on the American Jazz. What are these? Keith Moon? Keith Moon. Oh, no. My heads were never that big. That's a big head. American Jazz. American Jazz. Wow. Look at these drumsticks. God, one thing I do I miss playing the drums. That's right. I haven't had a legit drum set in a long time. Let's hear the Wuhan splash, huh? Whoa! Wait a second. Let me use my pinky now. We want the... Yeah. Oh, boy. Okay. Jesus Christ. We're going to have to fix this up. Look at this. We got a whole kit. We got a whole kit here. Not bad. I never played with a splash. I never had a drum set with a splash. I was always a John Bonham guy. I want the biggest ride. I want the biggest bass drum. 2 floor toms. A tom mounted on the bass drum, and that's it. That's it. Oh no, a crash. A crash, a ride, maybe 2 crashes, right? Yeah. That's right. That way you could play that Tears for Fears song. What's the Tears for Fears song where he hits the double crash? Ah. Wow. Yeah, drumsticks. Very nice. Like that. Hey, guess what? Guess what, world? You're all sick. Ta-dum-tum. That's right. Hey, everybody's dying. Ta-dum-tum. The Wuhan crash. We had a Wuhan crash, didn't we? Yeah, I know. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I'm sweating now. For some reason, as I was getting better from the sickness, what is this? Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. Guys, what is this? Is this Wacky Packs? Where's Johnny Blade, for Christ's sake? Oh yeah, 1979 top. Wow, these are this original Wacky. I had these. I had almost all of these. Oh yeah, instead of ragu, raw goo. These are great. Here's what happens when you smoke Camels. The jerkish blend. Oh man. Mrs. Clean will wipe the floor with Mr. Clean if she can find him. Yes, baby. Chock full of nuts and bolts coffee. Oh God, these are the best. Vice Joy fungus tip cigarettes. Lip torn. Yeah. Oh my God. Hostage cupcakes. Oh, these hold up today. Your clothes will fit. Your clothes will fit to be tied. Tide detergent. Crust toothpaste? Come on, anybody? Anybody? God, what is this? The entire set? Godzuka? And we got some stickiest stuff in town. Botch tape. I'm sorry, these are great. Plastered whiskey flavored peanuts. I know. All right. What are we going to look at every single one? These are in great shape, by the way. Yeah. You didn't know about Land of Quakes? Woo, baby. Oh, those are great. I remember when I was a kid, I had my whole door. I had a mirror on the back of the door, and I just put Wacky Pack stickers all over it. I know. What was I going to look at myself? What was I going to look at my 12-year-old mullet? Yeah, red mullet, by the way. Listen, I had bright cherry red hair with freckles and a mullet. You understand? I showed a picture to my wife, and she wanted to show other people. I'm so embarrassed of this picture. I should show it right now. I'm so embarrassed of this picture. She wanted me to show it to her sisters, and I said no. That's it, no. I refuse. And they're like, come on, why won't you show it? How come you don't want to show it? You're embarrassed. I said, no, I don't want to hear the cackling, all right? I don't want you to give you guys all the pleasure. So you can sit there and cackle at my expense. They would have been, yeah, I was like, well, guess what? That's the guy you're fucking. How about that? Then I would have really embarrassed her. That's what you're fucking now. Yeah. So shut your ass, all ears. God almighty. What is this? What is... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not good. I already know where this is going. Oh, thank God. I thought it was candy. What is this? American movie. Terrific, funny, inspiring. Look, I cut myself. How did this even happen? How did that happen? I don't know what am I supposed to shake hands with the Indian chief now? What the hell's going on here? Listen, this is a great thing. When you get 45 years old, your skin just starts breaking open randomly. Yeah, oh, it's great to grow old. You have no idea. American movie, all right, we'll just have to check it out. And Anvil, the story of Anvil, the greatest rock movie ever made about rock and roll. Huh. All right, we'll check it out. And here we go. Got a record here. What is this? A tag in the ocean. Nectar? A tab in the ocean. Nectar. Huh. Look at that. Check that. 1972. Guys, there's so much music out there. Do you understand? I mean, I understand music doesn't exist if you didn't hear it on the radio for some people, but there's so much music out there. What was I watching? I was watching a whole documentary on a band called Slint. You ever hear of these guys? Where were they at? Louisville, Kentucky or something like that? Tennessee? Slint? I was like, I watched this whole documentary on it. I was like, who the fuck were these guys? And they're like everybody's like, I love record guys, pretentious record reviewers. I can't watch them. I have a hard time. Slint was the most influential band of our time. Early punk, hardcore music, like this type of thing. I can't listen to these people. I can't take them seriously. Oh, where were you 10 years ago before you knew about Slint? And now they're the greatest band of all time. They were the Beatles of who knows what. I'm like, no. People love to find obscure records and then tell you they're the greatest thing of all time. People will just want to know what everybody else doesn't know. And I can't listen to record reviewers. I can't do it. It was a bunch of teenagers in their basement going, gang, 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 gang. And now they invented music as we know it today. Yes, they were so ahead of their time. But to be honest with you, they were a bunch of teenagers goofing off. I hate to break it to you. They were like 15 at the time. I don't know. They were young kids. They didn't. How you're describing the album now is absolutely not how they designed the album to be. And they're not just geniuses you think they all were. They were basically goofing around. Yeah, they recorded all the lyrics while driving around in their car. Like into a tape recorder. I mean, come on. It's not Beethoven. I think every teenager used to do that shit. They used to record their own farts. Oh, big surprise. Big surprise. Yeah, I used to record my own farts too. That was my favorite thing to do. And record the toilet flushing. I remember when my aunt gave me a tape recorder. Oh my God. That's all I would do. I would record my own farts and then record the toilet bowl flushing and play it back for my mother. Ma, listen to this one, Ma. Ma, come here. Ma, listen to this one. She's like, oh, the toilet flushing again. That's right. Oh my God. She's like, why wasn't he aborted? It could have been so simple. Ma, listen to this one. This is the toilet flushing again. Oh yeah, son? What'd I put my mother through? Listen, when kids are bored in the summertime, I'm terrified right now because I'm going to be home with my son during summertime. He's not going to school anymore. You're going to find me hanging in a broom closet somewhere. That's all I got to tell you. And here we go. It's toilet paper galore. What do you want me to tell you? Toilet paper and yes, and paper towels. Paper towels. Wow. You have no idea how important paper towels are to me. I'm going to tell you right now. The biggest problem I have is when I go to my mother-in-law's and I fight with everybody about this. They give me ribs. They give me chicken on the bone. And then they'll give me, this is what I get. This is these are the greatest meals on planet Earth. And the whole meal is destroyed because of this. Say, okay. And I love the selector size ruse, by the way. They got everybody with the selector size ruse. Hold on. Yeah. Enormous plate of food. The salad, the bones everywhere. And they give me this. They go, here you go. And I say, can I get another piece of paper? And then my wife flies off the handle. This is my mother. She doesn't have a lot of money. This, that, the other thing. I said, what do you want, a quarter? Install a vending machine for paper towels around here. That's what I want to do. I want to bring a paper towel vending machine. And I'll put $1 in. I don't care. I'll get 4 slices. Anything. Because what happens is, they give you this, and then you fold it up like this, and you put it next to your plate, and then you eat the chicken with the bones, and then I got to put the bones somewhere. She's got a glass tabletop. Am I going to put the greasy bone on top of the glass tabletop? I can't put it on my plate. My plate's full of food. So now I got to put the bone on top of the paper towel. Now my hands are covered in chicken. Now what? And it's starting, I don't know about you, but when you eat chicken, that chicken, whatever that's on your hands, it starts to convert to glue. So it's imperative that you get that off your fingers as fast as possible. So I put the bone down and I'm like, I can't wipe my mouth. I can't wipe my fingers. Now what do? I'm picking up my fork again. I'm picking up my fork like this. I'm trying to eat. I'm trying. Meal ruined. Meal ruined. I'm sucking on my fingers like a mamook. Look at me. Look, primitive man. It's medieval times again. It ruins it. Just give me another piece of paper, please. Please. I'm gonna roll in. I'm gonna donate this to my mother-in-law, and I'm gonna say, listen, motherfuck. I don't want to hear another word about a paper towel. When I want a fucking paper towel, I want a paper towel. I'm gonna tell her like it is. They're ruining good meals. Guys, we got time for another one here? I don't know. Jesus Christ, where's this coming from? It's got stickers on it, heavy. This one's coming from Dan, all the way from Florida. Yeah. That aggravates me. I'm still aggravated about that. Jesus Christ. Oh, look at this packing material. Oh, it's just like a acoustic, acoustic batting. I remember when I was living at home with my parents and I was playing the drums, my idea was I was going to cover my walls with these egg crate foams. So every time somebody would throw out one of those egg crate mattresses, remember those things where they were like all the rage until people like actually slept on them? And then they would end up curbside. I'd go pick them up and I'd staple them to my wall. My whole walls were covered with this stuff. It was great. You'd walk, my room was like a silent room, literally. You would walk in and it was ultra quiet. You don't realize quiet. Nobody knows what quiet is. I've only experienced quiet once in my life, and that was going to the Grand Canyon. And I walked out onto the edge of this, like, I don't know, outcropping of rocks. There was nothing around. And I sat out there, and it was silent. I never heard silence like this before. It was so quiet. There was no noise. I said, God, this is eerie. Once in a while, a little wind wisp. But other than that, completely silent. That's the one thing I took away from Grand Canyon. Until another, fat American tourist shows up with his Hawaiian shirt on and his fucking camera dangling around his neck. Oh, this is this. Oh, let's take a picture. You got a bathroom around here, honey? Yeah, this type of thing. I don't know. To the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization. My wife found this at a local thrift store not too long ago. I don't have much use for it, but it looks like you do. It was her idea to send it. Wow. Thank you. It was also her idea to send ba-ba, ba-ba, beep-bop. Oh, it's to send you Super Box Adventure Z for the Super Famicom last year. She deserves more than a sip of coffee than myself. But that's what you get something. Oh. Sip of coffee and myself, but that's what you get sometimes in life. Welcome to the Analog D-Revolution. I'm in, Dan and Sabrina. I'm in! Sip of coffee. Dan, Sabrina, and Chris. Look at this. Wow. Guys, you did an amazing job packing this thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, Pioneer, baby. Pioneer! Oh, my God. This is a war machine. Look at this. Oh, Laserdisc player. Oh. What a dream come true. Ladies and gentlemen, I got just the movie, and I got just the scene. Picture time. Copyright strike, huh, boys? Tap into the Edison line. Pipe through the Sansui 1010. Charging atomic batteries. What a quality piece. And yes, we have it right here. We have it right here. Oh, it's in the house. I thought we still had it out here. Okay. Let me move the TP. Okay. Kill the lights of attrition. Not yet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. It's a new road. Bada bing crash. All right, here we go. It's my second favorite movie of all time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is great. This is great. I know exactly where we're going. Oh, there's a disc in here. What is this? Gloria Estefan, Miami Sound Machine. I-am. Okay. Oh, Kill the Lights of Attrition. And move you into primetime position. That's right. Here we go, guys. Oh, we're at the cinema. I don't know if you realize that. That's right. Wow. Aren't they beautiful? Aren't they just beautiful? What are we? Is this side one? Oh, yes, it is. We put this in here. Okay, hold on. Turn the TV on. We'll turn on the TV. Yes. We're in AV. All right. Look at this. You hear that baby spinning up? That's like, this disc can come ripping out of here like a flywheel from a transmission, like a broken flywheel through a transmission being shifted at 10 grand and rip your legs off. This thing could tear me in half right now. All right, let's see how easy listen. Let's see how easy it is to navigate. Oh yeah. Scanning. Menu, where's the menu? This is not, there's gotta be a menu. Hold on a second. Two. Oh, no. Huge mistake. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome.
Adios, amigo. Listen, stranger. Did you get the idea? We don't like to see bad boys like you in town. Go get your mule. You let him get away from you?
See, that's what I want to talk to you about. He's feeling real bad.
Huh?
My mule. You see, he got all riled up when you fired those shots at his feet.
Hey, you making some kind of joke?
No. You see, I understand you men were just playing around, but the mule, he just doesn't get it. Of course, if you were to all apologize... I don't think it's nice, you laughing. You see, my mule don't like people laughing. It's the crazy idea you're laughing at him. Now, if you apologize like I know you're going to, I might convince him that you really didn't mean it.
Guys, they don't make them like that anymore. They don't make them like that anymore. They don't make them like that anymore. Do you realize that you just tuned in to the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With the 4K Vice! We'll see you next time. Guys, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but we are doing a premiere show on Patreon. It's my proudest body of work. Oh yeah. I'm so hyped. I love doing it. Do you understand? This is the Advices program. People, email me. There's my email address down below. Ask me advices. I'm here to help you. I was put here to help you. That's right. Guys, we give wonderful advices just like this. And was planning on driving from Massachusetts to Atlantic City. Any ideas where I could go sightseeing on my way there? I don't know. Take the car and drive it off a cliff. Sightseeing? He won't even have the car in park before I'm blowing one of the neighbors. Here's the fuck meter. Right here. It's pinned. Your parents are praying for you to die. I don't know if you know that or not. I know they look at you. Hi, Chris. Good morning. Good to see you. They're like, die. Please die already. Please. Please die. You're eating the food in the refrigerator. You're a mooch. You're a freeloader. I know. And listen, Ann Landers is spinning in her grave. Is she dead yet? She ought to be. She looked half dead in the 80s. That's right, guys. It's the Advices program. So please email me. Put Advices in the header because we do the show on the fly. I got to check my phone. I check your advices on the fly. That's right. There's no preparation. We go into this ice cold the way it should be. That's right. And we give monumental advices. We solve all your problems just like that, and you're free as a bird. That's right. You come talk to Uncle Bithead. Get into a real straight shooter. That's right. All right, guys. Thank you to all the Patreons. I'm so very grateful for the support. I really am. We'll see you next time.